And good evening, everyone. TJ Ald's I-45 now, breaking in right now on our late night news coverage on an incident happening in the Deer Park area that is actually affecting most of our viewing area. As you can see, have a scroll for you down below. Here's what we know so far. There's a strong odor incident that's coming out of the Deer Park, LaPorte area, and it's a vapor release from a rail car at the Lubrizol plant in Deer Park on Tidal Rd. And because the winds are shifting out of the northeast, it's coming down to areas like Nassau Bay, League City, and the like. Right now, there are a lot of folks complaining about the smell. Here's what we know so far from this is that it is an odor irritant, but it is not a danger to the community overall. Now, if you have a respiratory issue or are sensitive to heavy chemical smells, obviously it's going to be a problem. Seabrook and LaPorte, those two communities have called for a shelter in place. What that means is you go inside, you turn off your air conditioner, seal up as best as you can. We're in Nassau Bay, for example, and we can smell it here pretty strong right now. One thing also right now is that we're getting reports from all of our 911 dispatchers in the area. They are overwhelmed. They are aware of the situation. So unless you have a genuine emergency, do not call 911. They already know what's going on. They're putting out information, not only through us, other media outlets. I know that the city of League City is activating its communications right now to get information out as well. Again, Lubrizol is telling us it's a vapor release of some sort from a rail car located on Tidal Rd. We'll give you a location here. Let me give that up for you right now so you can just take a look at it. So here's the general location for you see where you see the red mark there. That's just north of 225, the LaPorte freeway front area there. That is the Lubrizol facility where this is taking place right now. That's where the leak is coming from, or the vapor release is what it's really being called. We're getting this information, by the way, from the East Harris County Manufacturers Association. Caroline, this is the one source that is used, and I'm looking to see if we've got a new update. Update that the last we have is that right now is that some industry in that area are also going ahead and going to shelter in places, but at this point there is no indication that what is out there is a danger to anyone, but it is an irritant. There's no doubt about it. It's some folks are talking about it's making them sick to their stomach and the like, and that's to be expected. Again, if you're just joining us, and this is coming, we've got it from officials right here. Again, there was just after 8 o'clock this evening. They called it an odor incident. It is a vapor release from a rail car at the Lubrizol facility that's at 41 Tidal Rd in Deer Park. You see that on the screen right there. Well, I'll zoom in a little bit. It's near 225 on the Deer Park area, where you've got Deer Park, LaPorte, all of that kind of in there. You can see right here across the way is off of 225. You can see First Street and the like there in Deer Park. The facility is located on Tidal Rd here. This is the Lubrizol facility where this is happening at, and there's a rail car area over here where that leak is from. A vapor release is what they're calling it. The company officials say they are working to resolve the matter right now. At this point, they are doing air monitoring. There's no indication that what's in the air is a immediate threat to anyone. There's also air monitoring going on in other communities in our area. We checked with Kemah and others. They don't have any detectable levels of anything that would be considered extremely dangerous. So again, this is off of Tidal Rd in Deer Park, but because of the wind directions tonight, and quite frankly, the lower cloud cover, we're having issues all across the area. So again, because the 911 offices across the area are overwhelmed right now. They know the situation. They're getting information out. There's not an immediate threat in any of these communities. However, Seabrook as well as LaPorte have called for a shelter in place. We're checking League City right now to see if they're going to follow suit as well. We'll add that if we need to as well. Let me just checkup right now. We don't have any update from the Seabrook and League City, but they were just getting activated. So, okay, so now they have posted it here. There was a leak there. At this point, the League City officials are saying they're just going to monitor the situation. It's an irritant to the respiratory system at this point. So, but they do say, just as a precaution, turn off your air conditioning and as well as avoid going outside at this point. But it's not a shelter in place in League City. However, there is a shelter in place in in Seabrook and in LaPorte, both of those. They are checking everyone, and it's a rotten egg smell, and it's a hydrogen sulfide is the vapor release from that rail car. So again, it's a rail car release, Lubrizol, LaPorte, but this is why we're coming on, because it's affecting our region where we cover, particularly in the northern parts of our coverage area. And again, the only shelter in places order that are in place right now are Seabrook and LaPorte. However, those are the communities closest to it. However, folks in League City, officials there are urging folks, just go ahead and stay indoors, turn off your AC until this is all cleared up. And most important right now, officials are aware of this. Stay off the phone lines. Don't be calling 911 right now. They are aware of it. Unless you have a genuine emergency, do not call 911. Don't need to call them. Don't need to call the police station or the fire departments to tell them, hey, this is going on, or hey, what's that smell? We're telling you, if you friends, tell them to don't call 911 for this, because right now they need to get those calls in that are people who really need it. Again, this is a vapor release. It's a hydrogen sulfide. This is according to the Harris County Pollution Control, releasing this information right now that we just got from them in the last 15 minutes, in fact. So Harris County Pollution Control putting that out. And again, the rest of our information is coming from the East Harris County Manufacturers Association. We've got folks all over talking about this situation. Again, and what it is the hydrogen sulfide, and what we're seeing from folks all the way is concerns about this. Verencia Vera is asking, is it bad? Yes, it smells bad, but it is not at this point, unless you have like a serious respiratory illness or something like that where you're sensitive to chemical smells. At this point, there's no indication about this that would be of a danger to you. And again, we've got smell all over from this. I'm not sure how much of the vapor was released. Lubrizol is working to work this out. Again, it's a vapor release from a rail car on Tidal Rd at the Lubrizol facility. You see that on the screen right there. That's the facility from Google Maps. That's in Deer Park, not too far from LaPorte. That's the source of that. Right now, the only shelter in places we have officially are Seabrook and LaPorte, but League City is recommending, hey, if you are sensitive to this, go ahead and just turn off your AC, stay indoors, and you can and be okay from there. Again, it's a heavy smell. And it is hydrogen sulfide, and that is what we're being told by the Harris County Pollution Control from that. I'm going to get another update now, again, from the East Harris County Manufacturers Association, their CAER line. That's where this information is officially reported at this point, and there's no new information on this right now. There are some facilities in that area that are calling their own shelter in place, but that is it. And again, their communities, Nassau Bay, Seabrook, Webster, League City, Dickinson's even reporting smelling it, the San Leon area, Kemah, and the like. They're smelling this right at this point. But at this point, again, I want to stress this enough. There are not there's not a real incident that is a danger to you, unless if you have a respiratory issue or the like. That's according to officials. Again, this is the official statement from Lubrizol, and they've put this out through the East Harris County Manufacturers Association. They're the CAER hotline. That this is where we get the official information. Just after 8 p.m. on Sunday evening, they had a vapor release of an incident there at the Tidal Road facility. They say other than a nuisance or odor, there's no impact or risk to the surrounding community. They're monitoring the air quality. We've gotten reports on air quality monitoring around the area and the like as well. Now, again, though, if you're smelling it and you're sick to your stomach or you have a respiratory issue, it's it's not a fun thing to go through at this point. So now what you want to go ahead and do is if you feel like you need to, you can go ahead and turn off your AC. But at this point, the only shelter in place orders that are in place for Seabrook and Laporte, we don't have anything from League City, although League City officials did say about 45 minutes ago in a post from the city of League City is that if you go ahead, and they're recommending just a precaution to go ahead and turn off your AC, just don't go outdoors either as well. And again, then we have information from the Harris County Pollution Control, and what they're telling us was this is hydrogen sulfide. That's going to be an upper respiratory irritant as well. So they are recommending as well stay indoors. And by the way, wear a face mask. Plenty of those going around as well to kind of help out. That's just to present more of that. And again, there's not enough of a concentration to concern with anyone that's outside that facility. We're not sure of the facility itself. So again, if you're just joining us, you're looking at right now, which is a Google map of the facility where this is from. This is the Lubrizol facility in Deer Park. Tidal Road, a rail car vapor release at this point, incident there of what we are being told from Harris County Pollution Control is hydrogen sulfide. That's the rotten egg smell you're getting there. Was released just after 8 o'clock Sunday evening. And because the winds are coming out of the north and northeast right now, a lot of folks in the areas are reporting that odor. It's affecting them. Again, though, I can't stress this enough. Unless you have a genuine emergency, do not call 911. Right now, our dispatch centers, I know League City at one point, they were so overwhelmed, their system came down for a little bit. Do not call 911. They are aware of the situation right now. Only call 911 if you have a genuine emergency. If you need to go to the hospital or something else like that has come up, that's the only time you should be calling 911. They are aware of the situation. As we said, League City is posting on their social media and getting some updates out to you as well. We've got the smell being cause of concern across the region right now. But at this point, again, while this is happening in the Deer Park and Laporte area, it is not something that it is affecting our area. That's the only reason we have broken in on this as well. So when we get more information, we'll update it for you here as well. So here we go. Again, hydrogen sulfide is what we're being told. This is from the Harris County Pollution Control saying it's hydrogen sulfide. And right now, so anyway, that is the information we are getting from officials right now. I'm going to take one more update here from the East Harris County Manufacturers Association, their CAER line. This is the official source of information on this incident right now. And let me make sure. And their last update came a little after 10, so about an hour ago. Again, this was at 41 Tidal Road. That's what you see on your map right there right now. And it's tied to a railcar vapor release that occurred at the Tidal Road facility. It's a nuisance odor, according to Lubrizol. So at this point, it's going to stink. But at this point, outside of those who may have a respiratory illness already, so to say there. So again, the source of this is a good, unless you live right there in the Deer Park, Laporte area, for most of our viewership, you're 15 or more miles away. But it's an irritant. It is no doubt about it. We smell it here at our Nassau Bay studios. And again, it's that strong rotten egg. We're doing the advice from our officials, which is, we've got we're running fans instead of the air conditioning at this point, and going with that for the rest of the night. So everyone, again, folks, do not call 911 unless you have a genuine emergency. Officials are aware of the situation already. The 911 systems across our region are overwhelmed. They're posting information on the social media. We have it here as well. So we'll be updating it through the text throughout the night. But please don't be calling 911. At this point, this incident right now is yes, it stinks. There's no doubt about it. If you have a respiratory issue or sensitive to chemical smells, yes, it's going to cause you some problems. But for everyone else, it should be okay. So again, this is happening at the Lubrizol facility in Deer Park. That's at 41 Tidal Road. But that's just as you take. I'm going to give another look at it here, so you can see it's right there. That's 225. It's running right below the facility there. And again, unless you have a genuine emergency, don't call 911. I'm TJ Alds, I-45 now.